everybody, Faith here. I'm excited to announce that I will be going to Malawi, Africa this summer with Team Missions International. 2 summers ago when I went on my first missions trip with them, I spent 2 months at their base in Mare Island, Florida, and during my time spent there, God told me that He wanted me to go to Africa next to minister to the AIDS orphans over there. I know God has provided for my support and my way to getting there, and I really hope that this video helps me in my fundraising endeavor. When I first get there on June 24th, I will be going through a 2-week-long primitive boot camp. In boot camp, we learn classes such as carpentry and bricklaying that we will use when we go over onto the field in the country that we'll be going to. We also learn how to do things such as take baths out of a bucket or wash our hair in a bucket, because we'll have to do that when we're over there. So that's the first 2 weeks of boot camp. After boot camp, me and my team will fly to Malawi, Africa, and we will spend 5 weeks there ministering to the orphans over there. We will wash their feet and give them shoes, while all along spreading the love of Jesus Christ to them. We will do that through music, games, and puppets, and other things such as that. When we're not giving them shoes and doing all those other things, though, we'll be doing various work projects throughout their living places and stuff like that, so we can improve their living conditions. But overall, we'll just be spreading the love of Jesus Christ and showing them how much God cares and how much we care as individuals to these little kids who have really had it tough in their life. But after our project time, we will fly back home. Well, we won't fly back home, but we'll fly back to Mare Island, Florida, to the Team Missions base, and we will spend a week of debrief, which consists of acclimating us to the conditions that we will have back home. It relaxes us and gets us ready to go back home, so that when we go home, we can be a witness and a missionary for Christ to our family and friends. We go to things such as the Kennedy Space Center and a water park and stuff, and we have a lot of fun. It's more of a laid-back, vacationing kind of experience. And that's all of that is before I fly back home on August the 11th from my marvelous summer. But you might be wondering how much this is all going to cost me. The actual cost of the trip is $4,190. And that's a lot of money, and my mom and I even estimated that it will cost about $1,500 more for me to actually go because of the airfare, the boots, passport, everything that we'll need. And I'm actually wearing my boots today. They're right here. They're really dirty. And I actually got my passport in the mail today. It's very cool. It looks awesome. But yeah, so it's quite a lot of money. It's $5,500, I believe. And even though it's a lot of money, the orphans are worth it. The situation in Africa is really, really sad. It was estimated as of 2007 that there was over 500,000 of kids who are orphaned by HIV diseases. And these kids suffer from a multitude of problems, such as one, they're emotionally hurt and disturbed and everything because their parents have died. Obviously, any kid would be. 2, they often lived in low-income, female-headed homes, and because of this situation, it often causes them to go to the streets or beg to contribute financially to their families. And 3, they often do poorly or drop out of school. When they're in school, if they do happen to go to school, they don't do very well, and sometimes they have to drop out of school because they have to take care of their either ill family members or their younger siblings. And 4, they are often stigmatized by society because of their relation with AIDS. Whether or not they have it or not themselves, their family members have it, and so they're judged because of that. Now these children, they need to be shown the love of Christ. They need to know what it feels like to be loved by God. And I'm willing to go, and I would like you to partner with me if you feel God is calling you to do so. Now there are 4 ways you can help me. Number one, first and foremost, is it is the most important thing you could do, is you can pray for me. Prayer really helps me out. It gives me encouragement, and but yeah, it really helps me out. And number 2, you can contribute financially. You can either write a check out to Teen Missions, TEENMISSIONS, and give it to me when you see me, or you can also go to the Teen Missions website, which is teenmissions.org. It's all in little letters, TEENMISSIONS.org, and you can click on the donate link across the top, and then on the donate page you can click on donating, and then you scroll down and click on give now, and you fill everything out on that page accordingly. Make sure it's accurate so that you can get a tax receipt. And make sure you specify in the categories and funds box team member, and you include my name and team number 10015 in the member box. Now please do that so that it gets credited to my account and that it actually goes to help me out. But also 3, you can share my video with your friends and family and co-workers and anybody you know and you feel would benefit me and themselves by seeing this video. And 4, you can follow me. I'll be creating various videos throughout my journey throughout the months of leading up to the missions trip, and I'll be creating one when I come home. But yeah, so thank you so much. I really appreciate everything, and I love you all. God bless.